Davy Fitz has committed to 2 more years in charge of Wexford. I think it's probably, on the balance of things, it's probably the right decision to make, because if he stays with Wexford, his legacy is already huge there. He's delivered the Leinster title after 15 years of a famine. His name is, like, it was going to be dirt if he had to move across to Galway, because, he's had this Wexford project. It's gone well. He's taken him to the promised land, and if he goes across to a competing county in Wexford after waiting for 6 or 7 weeks to make his decision, that just wouldn't go down well against a team like Galway, who might go ahead and beat Wexford again next year, knock them out of a championship, beat them in a Leinster final, whatever it may be. Whereas with Wexford, he's loved down there. He went into a county that, after Liam Dunn, who had done some work to bring the team on, they seem to have kind of reached a plateau. He's after bringing them on to the next level. They bought into everything he wanted. The players obviously en masse at the end of the 2018 season. 12 of them, I think, got a bus down to him in Clare and 6 Mile Bridge. A few more of them rang him. They wanted him to stay on. The players wanted him. So from their point of view, this is probably huge, because after what happened this year, winning the Leinster title, but falling away in that All-Ireland semi-final against Tipperary, 5 points up, a man up, should have seen it out. Realistically, they should have been brilliant and all, as Tipperary were. You need to be seeing out a game in those situations. For Galway, I just don't know if it would have been a good move for Davy anyway. It's a rival county, a neighbouring county. If things don't go right straight away in a county that deals in All-Ireland titles and nothing else, fair enough, they've only won 6 in their history, but this is a team that won it 2 years ago, a team that's been challenging hard, a team that a couple of years ago some of these players got rid of the last manager because the standards weren't high enough, I suppose. They didn't feel he was the right man. So this is a team that wants success and wants it right now. There's going to be a bit more of leeway with Wexford, because I think that their age profile is a little bit better than Galway's, or certainly the very main players. They're kind of just mid-20s, heading towards 26 and 27. Look at Lee Chin, Conor MacDonald, Diarmuid O'Keefe, players of this ilk. Whereas with Galway, the main man is Joe Canning, and he's still absolutely brilliant, and would have probably been a huge figure this year, only for he got injured and missed all but 20 minutes of their championship, which ended in the last day against Dublin. I think he's turning 31, or he's just turned 31. Some of the other players have a lot of miles on the clock, and I mean that in terms of playing with their clubs as well. Look at Dahi Burke, the best full-back in the country, but he's playing 12 months of the year with Corofin. Davy Burke, again, he's been to All-Ireland, won an All-Ireland title with St. Thomas's back a number of years ago, got all the way to the final again. It's a tough road to keep coming back, and these are brilliant players we're talking about, but I just think that Galway, it's probably now or never. They probably need to win an All-Ireland next year, or some of these main pieces might start to fall away. Whereas with Wexford, there's a couple of years to build on this. He's taken 2 years. I think that's the right move for him. No matter what happens, if he went over to Galway and it didn't work out, it would have ended possibly in a very negative fashion, and maybe they would have been picky over the style of hurling he uses. Whereas with, so there's a huge chance of it going badly there. Whereas now that he's stayed on with Wexford, I think no matter what, he's going to come out looking good, because he stayed with them. It's going to be a 5-year term in total. He's delivered them from the promised land, and nothing's going to taint that at this point, as long as he stays on and things keep going as they were.